This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium, the legendary home of the Fighting Irish. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Back, it's Moffitt. That's caught. It's Washington. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Now it's second down here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the right side. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass, it's Moffitt. Receiver makes the catch, makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short. Of the marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to throw here. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Screen to the wide receiver. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Running out of time in the pocket. Looking right. This one caught. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know what's happening here right now is this quarterback is just taking what the defense is giving him. Not forcing anything downfield. Finding ways to be able to continue to move the ball down the field. Another example. Nice job here picking up the first down.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Strong opening drive. This is play number 11, third and short. To the air, it's Moffitt. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. On first down, it's play action. And they hold him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of the game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
First down, looking for more now. It's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. It is intercepted. It goes down quickly, but it's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Caught over the middle. It's Willis. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Gives it to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the handoff again. First down and more. He's still running. Breaking free at midfield. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
He'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Time for one more play here in the quarter. There's the handoff. And stopped right there at the line of scrimmage, and that'll end the first quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Caught in the flat by the running back. Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Back in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Wide open downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
That's a big-time play by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You've got to have somebody out on the outside that can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Moffitt looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's a good ball here by the quarterback, but I have to back up and look at the route by this tight end. He puts such pressure on this defense and makes it very easy for the quarterback to be able to make an accurate throw because he gets separation.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, caught over the middle. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for it.
That game moves the ball to the 17, first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown, and they keep it going. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looking to throw. It's Moffitt. Makes a quick catch. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grabbed by the receiver. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Willis. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. To throw, it's Moffitt. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick grab. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now for 1st and goal.
3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Irish.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Play action here on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Gilliam. He lets it go. And the ball is picked off. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Start the 2nd half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the 2nd half and jump on top. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
2nd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Gilliam. Catch made on the out route. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Canes keep the football on the move. On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the electric touchdown play, taken off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, Chris, this is almost really like a punt. It's 3rd down and long. If you're going to throw a pick, this is the time to do it. Throw it way downfield. The defense, yeah, they intercepted, but because it's so far downfield, it's essentially a punt by the offense.
It's caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. To the air, it's Moffitt. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket. And he went out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Handoff to the back. Fights off a defender. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Will not be brought down. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Scanning the field. It's Gilliam. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
He gets loose.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And they jump on top here in the second half.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Moffitt. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
That's caught. It's Willis. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Moffitt. Catch made over the middle. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
It's an out route. The catch made. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. 2nd down, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now, who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now, with so much on the line early in the year, tight game, who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a pretty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
Dropping back. It's Gilliam. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
The Hurricanes looking to keep this drive moving. grinding away on the ground. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Quick throw, testing the middle. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
But you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns. So,
oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Now the 40.
boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Offense on the field to take over. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks free. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Hurricanes. There was no catching him that time.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up in his possession. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's now picked off. And the bottom line is if they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket, they have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
Looking deep to the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Oh, he's bringing it back.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
And it falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 8 yards, so it sets up a 3rd and 2. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here and a lopsided victory. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Back to pass. It's Gilliam. Quarterback goes to his right and finds his man. You make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be 1st down. And that should secure the victory, and they dodged the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
42, Notre Dame, 14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it's caught. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's got the 1st and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. Throwing for his running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Add 6 more points to the total. See if they can convert the point after. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game.